Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, YaBoyRockLee. We're gonna cover Frieren. It's a fantastic show. I fell in love with the feats of this series. Feats as in F-E-A-T-S. Editor, get your mind out the gutter. Okay, now that the editor has been addressed, we're gonna jump into this. If you haven't subscribed to the YaBoyRockLee reaction channel and you don't know about that because you're new, check that out. It's in the description of this video. Let's continue. In the opening episode of Frieren Beyond Journey's End, we join Frieren and her companions as they approach a city, fresh from their triumph over the Demon King. The group consisting of Himmel, Himothy, him, the Great One, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. All right, let me stop gassing them up. Moving on, Aysen and Heiter, alongside Frieren, contemplates finding new work now that their main quest is complete. Upon arrival, they are warmly greeted by the king, who acknowledges their heroic deeds. The city hosts a grand celebration in honor of our heroes. During the festivities, Himmel shares exciting news with the group. King plans to erect statues in their honor in the city plaza, immortalizing their victory and bravery. As the four stand together, gazing into the distance, they reflect on the journey that brought them here. It's hard for them to believe that their 10-year adventure has come to an end. They fondly recall various humorous and challenging moments they faced together, from Frieren's encounter with the washing machine, which, some type of treasure chest thing that she got stuck in, tooted up and everything, and Heiter's amusing delusions. Despite some rough times, Himmel expresses his gratitude for the companionship and the experiences they shared. Their contemplation is interrupted by the stunning sight of a meteor shower lighting up the night sky. Frieren, ever the pragmatic elf, downplays its significance, but Himmel, Himothy, him, the Great One, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, ask her to keep the magic of the moment alive. In a promise filled with the weight of time, Frieren agrees to take him to the special spot to view the meteor shower again in 50 years. It's at this moment in the story you really got to pay attention to how she casually drops things like 50 years like it's nothing. In other words, the next time she sees the GOAT, the greatest of all time, him, Himothy, 50 years. The next day brings a bittersweet farewell. Himmel, Himothy, him, the greatest of all time, the GOAT, and the others gather on a bridge to bid goodbye to Frieren, who plans to spend the next half a century traveling and studying spells. As she leaves, Himmel ponders what life must be like for someone like Frieren, with her unique perspective and extended lifespan. We then see snippets of Frieren's solo travels. She attempts to acquire a shadow dragon horn from a shop, only to be reminded of a past moment when Himmel found one. With another meteor shower approaching, Frieren hopes to reunite with Himmel, Himothy, the greatest of all time, the GOAT, to retrieve the horn. For an elf girl who's not like normal girls, she sure knew when to think of the homie when she needed something. Returning to SmackDown! After 50 years, Frieren is taken back by its transformation. She meets an aged Himmel, Himothy, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, what else can I say, who comments on her unchanged appearance. He hands her the shadow dragon horn, having always intended to return. My boy has not stopped thinking about baby girl. Frieren, in turn, plans a trip to a special location to view the shower, which she promised his homie from 50 years ago, conveniently showing up when she needed the horn to keep her promise. Yeah, I don't know who's able to tell. I have a mild grudge against Frieren for leaving the homie Himmel for so long. If it wasn't for the feats that she has displayed in the series, I would not have forgiven her. And by feats, I 100% mean F-E-A-T-S. Don't get it twisted. Moving on. Their journey leads to a reunion with Heiter and Aysen. Time has touched them differently. Heiter has aged, while Aysen remains virtually kind of unchanged, a characteristic of his dwarf heritage. You do see it in his hands if I'm not tripping, but for the most part, looks the same. The group sets off to view a meteor shower. The journey reignites Himmel's fond memories of their travels together. As they watch this meteor shower, Himmel thanks Frieren for the adventure of a lifetime. See what I'm talking about? This is my boy, Himmel, Himothy, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. The episode takes a somber turn, with Himmel's funeral. Heiter declares, despite Frieren leaving him for 50 years, abandoning him, Himmel was happy. Frieren overhears whispers about her seemingly emotionless response to his death. This is from the other people, the haters, who are unaware of the feats of Frieren. Like me, defends Frieren, reminding the others of their shared bond with Himmel. As Himmel is laid to rest, Frieren reflects on their time together, and despite only having 10 years with him, she finds herself moved to tears, regretting not knowing him better. And honestly, I'm not just saying this. When I read this line, it really hit me. You gotta really think about it. And I'm just going back, but it's a very powerful scene. After the funeral, Frieren and Eisen part ways with Heiter, who sets off to the holy city. Heiter muses on the possibility of this being their very last meeting and jokingly talks about his death. Frieren questions his fearlessness, and Heiter responds with confidence about their hero status and a hopeful afterlife. Remember this afterlife, folks. This is going to be a reoccurring theme of this show. This is going to be, or one of them, but it's a major point. He encourages Frieren to continue her journey, exploring and understanding. Enjoy your time together, folks. You don't know when today is going to be your last day. Tomorrow is going to be your last day. You don't know. Cherish every moment. Sometimes our concept of time, the concept that we have forever, gets the best of us, and we don't all have forever. That wraps up episode 1's highlights. If you guys like this kind of content and want to see more, I invite you to subscribe to this channel. And if you are new here, know that I cover reactions on YaBoyRockLee Reactions. We got YaBoyRockLee Gaming, and I got a top 10 channel for daily videos on various topics. Also in the description of this video. We grind hard. RockLeeTalks, later. And you know I couldn't stop with one channel. Be sure to check out the YaBoyRockLee subsidiary channels in the description of this video. Much love, guys.